battle of everyday business, especially in those years you spoke of where it wasn't so glamorous and everything wasn't up and to the right. Were there times where you wanted to abandon ship on this idea, or there were times where you had cracks in your belief around how this could ultimately get to the results you were hoping for?
Well, I did two things in the first year. I was the first-time public company CEO, first time I'd ever sat in that chair. I'd been president of things, but in large corporations, but not CEO in the hot seat. So two things I did intentionally to give myself strength in the early years was I kept, John Maxwell has a leadership devotional book. It's like a lesson a day from his leadership lessons, and he's written like 5,000 books, so I picked one of them and put it on my desk, and I read one of his lessons every single day. Because for me, they're biblical, and I want my leadership model to always be biblical. And I find that the greatest source of strength, because all the times that I look to the world for strength, you get misdirected. Culture will misdirect you every time, but biblical leadership lessons won't. And so I stayed in that book, and I'm not talking an hour of study every day. I read 2 pages every morning on my desk before the day started. And the other thing I did is I hired an executive coach. And when she asked me, she said, "Why did you pick me as your executive coach?" And I said, "Because you scare me to death." And she was really in your face. And you can probably already tell I'm really not that kind of person. But she told you straight up things. She was kind of mean. And I said, I need people around me that tell me the truth, because at CEO jobs, very few people do. And so I said, "You're just going to follow me around, observe, and you're going to tell me the truth." And I'll give you an example. About 9 months in, she said, "You're trying to run this company by yourself, and your delegation skills stink." And she said, "You've turned into a mother hen of a bunch of chicks, and they're all going, 'Mama, Mama, Mama, what do we do?'" I remembered that lesson. And I got serious about delegation. And to this day, my team will tell you, we no longer make sausage in front of her. Right? They came up with a line about it, that we don't drag her into that stuff. We're paid to solve these problems. So, tough feedback and biblical insight.